Gaganda ng topic. Okay, so this time, the role of information systems in digital marketing. This topic is becoming increasingly critical as business seek to understand their audiences, personalize communication, and maximize returns on marketing investment. Because information system enable marketers to gather and process large volumes of data from website traffic and social media engagement to customer purchasing behavior. For instance, a clothing brand can use customer data collected through its website to recommend outfits based on browsing history, effectively increasing the chances of conversion. This kind of data-driven decision making wouldn't be possible without robust information system working in the background. And to give us more details about the topic, let us all welcome our last presenter for this semester.
Thank you, Doc Abante. Good morning po, and good morning to my classmates. I am Christina Velasquez, and my topic is chapter 24, the role of information systems in digital marketing. In digital marketing, information system or IS ay, okay na po, ma'am? Loud and clear na po.
Yes,
Yes
ma'am,
po.
go ahead. Medyo okay na po.
Okay. Okay. In digital marketing, information systems or IS are crucial for collecting, storing, and analyzing and distributing data to support informed decision making and improve marketing strategies. This system often called marketing information systems or MIS. It helps business understand customer behavior, optimize campaigns, and achieve business goals. Why information systems are important? First, it's create new products and services. IS help businesses look at their process and improve them by analyzing how business makes and sells its products or services. And IS can give a companies an advantage and help them to stay focused on their goals. Next one is it store information. Every business needs to keep track of its activities, records, etc. IS store important data, communication records, and documents, making it much easier to find and use the information. This helps business make decisions and understand past actions and plan for the future. Next one is helps for making a decision. Without an IS, decision making can be slow and complicated. With an IS, businesses can easily access the information they need and test different options before making a decision. It allows managers to choose the best course of actions by looking at important factors like cost, sales, and profits. And lastly, it's improved communication and work culture. It makes easier for employers to communicate and work together. Without tools like email and shared folders, employees can access data or documents, collaborate more easily, and be more involved in decision making. This can motivate employees and make the business run more smoothly. To further understand the information system in digital marketing, let's find out what is information system. Information systems are combinations of hardware, software, and telecommunication networks that people build and use to collect, create, and distribute useful data, typically in organizational settings. So, information technology or IT and information system, the IS, often get confused. However, they are not the same. IT focus on technology itself. This includes the hardware, software, and networks. On the other hand, IS is involves more than just the technology. It combines technology, people, and processes to solve the problem. It's about how people use the technology to manage data and support decision making. Next components of information system. It has 5 parts. It is hardware, software, data, people, and process. The first three, the hardware, software, and data, are all technology related. The last two, people and process, are what set information systems apart from fields like computer science. To fully understand how information system works, it is important to see how all these parts fit together to help business succeed. Let's first the technology related, which is the hardware, software, and data. Hardware, it is a physical sorry, it is a physical part of information system. There are the things that you can touch, and example nito po is computers, keyboards, disk drives, and flash drives. There are all devices that make the system work. Next is the software. It is a set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do. It's not something you can touch, but it's make everything work. There are two main parts of the software, the operating systems and the application software. In operating systems, this control the hardware and allow other software to run like Windows, Android, or iOS. In application software, this is what you use to do the tasks like writing documents, making spreadsheets, or sending messages. Next is the the data. It is a collection of facts like your address, phone number, or social media account. Ito yung pag nag-open kayo ng account, like yung Facebook account nyo, yung email account nyo, yung parang gusto nyo ba siyang nilalabas siyang confirmation if you want to save your info para next time na i-open mo siya, one click na lang siya. On its own, data isn't very useful, but when you organize and store them in a system, it becomes valuable. Business collect and analyze data to make better decisions and improve their performance. Next is the people and process. So these two components are part of the technology itself, but are just as important. People use the technology and process are the steps business follow to get things done. People, they're the users of the system, employers, managers, and others who can interact the system. They help ensure the technology is used effectively to meet business goals. Then the process are the methods of or steps a business follows to carry out tasks such as producing a product or delivering a service. Well-organized processes make business run smoothly and more efficiently. So let's tackle the evolution of information system. So in mainframe era, in 1950s to 1960s, in the early days, computers were large and expensive. They mostly used in big companies, universities, and government agencies to handle a huge amounts of data. These systems were mainly used for calculations and accounting, and only required special staff to operate. Time sharing allowed many people to use the same computer at the same time. Next, the PC revolution in 1970s to 1980s. In 1975, the first personal computer or PC was released, sparking interest from entrepreneurs. Over time, companies like Apple and IBM made computers more affordable and accessible. PCs were initially used to tasks like word processing and spreadsheets, but soon small business could use them to improve their information systems. The release of IBM PC in 1981 helps popularize the personal computer. Next, the client-server system in 1980s. In the 1980s, businesses started connecting their computers to share resources using a client-server system. This allowed people to access data and work together more easily. As a result, software that supported collaboration like email became popular. Client-server system helped business replace older, expensive mainframe computers at a lower cost. Next, in the 1990s, were the internet and e-commerce. The internet initially created for research and government use. become available to the public in the 1990s. The development of the World Wide Web by Tim Berners-Lee made it easier for business to share the information online. In the mid-90s, companies like Amazon and eBay started selling products online, marking the beginning of e-commerce. The internet revolutionized the way of business interact with customers, make it possible to shop and communicate online. Next, the Web 2.0 in 2000s. After the dot-com buzz in early 2000, the internet began to evolve. Websites became more interactive, allowing users to engage more directly with business through features like blogs and social networking. This Web 2.0 shift changed industries as online stores and digital service started replacing physical stores and business. For example, video rental chains and bookstores began to lose customers to online platforms like Netflix and Amazon. Lastly, the post-PC era, this 2010s to present. In the last decade, smartphones and tablets become more popular than personal computers for many tasks. Although PCs are still important, mobile devices have become more central to business technology. Cloud computing allows business to access data and applications from anywhere, making it easier to employees to work remotely and collaboratively. Next, the examples of using the information systems. First is the transaction processing system, or the TPS. It managed the day-to-day transaction for business. Next one is the customer relationship management, or CRM system. It helps business manage customers' relationships effectively. These systems transform sales and customers' relationships in retail. They collect and analyze customers' data, which enhances business operations. Next one is the Enterprise Resource Planning, or ERP system. It integrates core business processes in one system. For example, by ERP, it revolutionized the manufacturing. They integrate various business processes that leads to significant efficiency gains. Manufacturers use ERP to inventory management, procurement, and production planning. Last is the HIS, or the Health Information System. HIS are vital for patient care outcomes. They manage patient records digitally. Hospitals use HIS to track treatments and outcomes systematically. A notable case involved reducing medication errors to the better record keeping. This improved both safety and satisfaction among the patients. What are the benefits of information system? First, it improved the efficiency. IS automate repetitive tasks, reduces mistake, and saves time. It helps organizations to work faster and more efficiently. Next, it enhances communication. It helps people communicate better across departments and locations, improving teamwork and overall performance. Next, with the real-time data and accurate information, companies can make better decisions, avoiding costly mistakes, and helps the business to work effectively. Next, it enhances innovation. Technology helps organizations explore new opportunities, create new products or services, and enter new markets, boosting their performance. Next, it increases productivity, enabling employees to complete tasks faster and more efficiently, leading to higher productivity. Next, it allows to easily collaborate, even they're in different places, improving teamwork and the results of their work. Next is improved information security. Good information systems helps protect the data, reducing the risk of security breaches and privacy issues. Next is It allows employees to access the right information whenever they need it. It helps them to do their jobs more effectively. And lastly, it improves customer service by making it easier to offer innovative and accessible services. So despite of these benefits, there are also challenges. First is the security risk. As information systems become more connected, the risk of cyber attacks increases like data breaches and hacking, which can hurt the company's operations and reputation. Next is the technical issues. Problems like software bugs, hardware failures, or systems crashes can disrupt the business operations, leading to more delays and increased costs. And next is the cost. Setting up and maintaining information system can be expensive. Organizations need to weigh the cost of technology against the benefits it's provide to make sure it's good investment. Next is dependence on technology. Relying too much on technology can be risky. If systems if systems fail or are hacked, business can face a major disruptions. Having a strong backup and disaster recovery plan is very essential. Next is the security challenges. It can be vulnerable to issues like data loss, identity theft, and malware. Security, strong security policies and employee training are important to protect this data. Next is system integration issues. Older systems might not work well with new ones, leading to leading to errors and inefficiency. Ensuring the systems integrate smoothly is key to maximizing their value. Next is skills of employees. New technologies may require specialized skills that not all employees have. Ongoing training is essential to make sure employees are capable of using the systems effectively. Next is the privacy issues. Organization must handle user data carefully. To protect the privacy and comply with the laws, it is important to ensure that customers understand how their data is used and it is handled responsibly. And lastly is the system complexity. IS can become complicated, especially in large organizations. Good management and planning are necessary to keep everything running smoothly and ensures the systems are effective. To sum it up, IS, especially Marketing Information System or MIS, it helps the business to collect, analyze, and use the data to optimize marketing and operations that enhance decision-making strategy. Next, IS key function which supports data storage and product innovation, decision-making, and communications that improves efficiency and competitiveness. Next, IS consists 5 components: the hardware, software, data, which are the technology base, then the people and process are all working together to drive the business. Next is from mainframes to cloud computing. IS has transformed business operations, enabling automations, better customer service, and smarter resource management. Lastly, information system drives productivity, innovation, security, collaboration, and customer satisfaction, making business more competitive. In conclusion, the integration of information technology in digital marketing has transformed the way business engage with customers, making marketing efforts more data-driven, personalized, and efficient. Through tools such as social media analytics, email automation, and search engines optimization, has enabled marketers to reach wider audiences and measures the success in real time. As a student, exploring this topic has helped me understand how crucial technology is in modern marketing strategies and how business must continuously adapt to stay competitive in the fast evolving digital landscape. And that's the end of my report. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you so much, no? Information system also play a central role in marketing automation and customer segmentation. A platform like, I don't know if all of you are aware with Salesforce, no, HubSpot or Google Analytics allows our businesses to automate email campaigns, no, track user in behavior and deliver personalized content at the right time. Let's say for example, no, yung online bookstore might automatically send a discount offer to a customer who viewed but didn't purchase a particular title. And this system allows small businesses to compete with larger players by helping them manage multiple marketing channels efficiently and respond to customer needs in real time. So therefore, performance analytics and reporting are essential functions enabled by information systems. No, digital marketing efforts like ad placement, no, influencer campaigns or SEO strategies must be constantly evaluated for effectiveness. Again, information system help tracks metrics such as click-through rates, conversion rates, and return on ad spend. No? A digital marketing team can use these insights to adjust strategies mid-campaign, perhaps shifting budget from a low-performing Facebook ad to a more successful TikTok influencer partnership. In today's digital age, no, leveraging information system means marketing with precision, agility, and accountability. Okay? So I think that's it for this topic, and thank you so much.